All right, we're just going to do a very quick, brief, well, not too quick, but a short video, another weight reduction video, because I am trying to achieve something in this car with just weight reduction, no power adders or anything at all. And so I'm trying to dig out any little bit of weight I can. There's a few things on a dash that we can pull off, and that's what we're going to do in this video. We're going to pull a few things off, weigh them up, including first this like center console bezel thing, and then we'll see if there's anything else around here we can maybe take off. And for this, you have to pry underneath and it just yanks straight out. And that's all we're going to do. Now, the tricky part is to get it started. I haven't pulled this thing off before, so this being my first time, but looks like there's a spot here. Okay, so I'm actually going to start on this side here, and I need better tools. This is a clip removal tool. I'd rather have plastic because I don't want to damage this outside part. But I'm going to just kind of use a microfiber cloth here a little bit. And I did get this popped out, so we're just going to go ahead and walk it around, go all the way around. There we go, snapped right off. This little handle's kind of in the way here. There we go. Go above that. There we go. Tilt it up and out. One dash cluster. The vents are all part of it. Looks like I have all the clips. These are all the clips that you're yanking out. Nothing's cracked or broken. I know sometimes these fall out, but they didn't. Let's set this aside for now. We're going to weigh this up with other stuff in a little bit. All right, so here's the dash without this bezel. All this looks good, so everything looks good there. Access to my stereo if I needed it, which I don't. Look at that heavy metal part of the dash right there. Nothing we can do about that. We need a dash, so we're going to leave that. Let's see what else we can remove here. And this has a couple screws. Let's see if we can pull this trim panel off. Okay, these are Phillips, or it looks like you can probably use some, guessing they're probably like 7mm or so. Let's just unscrew them. Just right out. Right out, and let's see. Now, I don't know if this needs to go in or not. We're just kind of trying things out, see what happens. That's loose there. This is probably clipped in too. Of course, I don't really want to break anything. Okay, I think I'm just going to leave this for now because we have all these buttons. The hood release is part of it. So there's some other disconnecting that I'm going to need to do. I ain't figured it out, so we're going to put a pause on this video. Okay, so I'm at the track. I decided I need to find some weight wherever I can find it. And so we started this before and we had the two screws here, right here. And I was like, man, I just need to get it done. And it's actually easier than I thought. So you literally just pull straight out and there is clip there, and one there and one there. So that's it. That's all there is to take this thing off. And obviously these connectors and the hood latch cable, so you figure that out. But I think, look at that. That is solid steel there, so I think I'm going to try and pull that off. Get a pound or two right there too. And for that, it's literally just bolt, 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 bolt. So let's do it. And as expected, they are 10mm. piece of steel. I mean, it's not that heavy, but it's a pound or two, so it all adds up, as we always say. Again, we'll get this all weighed up later. I know we're trying for every single ounce, but we are going to leave this panel in just because I don't really feel like messing with taking all these things off, because I still need lights, I need to pop the trunk, you know, I need that stuff. So I'm just going to leave this panel in. And we're back in my garage, and it's time to weigh these pieces up. All right, so the first thing we got, we're going to go with this dash bezel right here. Okay, this is going to be a little tricky, so let's see if I can balance it on this. Okay, we can't quite get this balanced, so I'm going to have to grab a base for it. All right, I'm just going to use my dad's old fishing tackle box. Zero that out. All right, and a dash bezel weighs 2 pounds, 5.1 ounces. Not a whole lot of weight, but hey, it all adds up, right? And now for this steering column reinforcement protector cover, whatever you want to call it. And we're at 1 pound, 2.7 ounces. So that's not too much. Between these two parts, we gained basically 3.5 pounds. Very little, but we're gonna address that in just a moment. Okay, so before we wrap up this weight reduction, how to remove your dash bezel video, I want to finish up by answering a few comments that I'm going to get on this video, like I've gotten on my other weight reduction videos. First comment, yeah, that's great, but your car's a race car. You can't drive it on the street. It's not a street car, it's just a track-only car at this point. Well, this car isn't just a track car. Clearly, if you can see, I'm driving right now. Let me give you a view of what I'm looking at. Yeah, see, I'm driving. And I'm not just driving for the sake of showing you, hey, I drive this car on the street. I'm actually driving into work. And in case you can't see, there's my registration sticker, still valid. This car is fully inspected, insured, registered. Second comment, probably a little bit more popular. Why would you do that? You're destroying your car. It's such a beautiful car. You're ruining your car. How am I destroying my car? Every single thing I've done, everything that's taken off of here, the stuff I took off in this video, I can easily put back anytime I want. Just give me one single Saturday and I can put everything completely back in this car, back the way it was, back to stock. And on top of that, all the stuff I take off is sitting inside my closet in my house. So when I do put it back in, all my interior will be just like new. Third comment, just don't eat that McDonald's burger. Go on a diet. Yeah, great. Why not do that and this? You can do both. Who said you had to only do one or the other? Now, if you are trying to hit a specific time and you're playing with your weight where you can either add or take away weight to get a certain time, then it makes sense. Okay, I need 5 more pounds off to be exactly where my car needs to be for this index. Okay, then in that case, go on a diet, figure out something else to do. But if you're going for records, if you're chasing times, if you're trying to get the fastest you can go, if you're doing heads-up racing, well, why not lose the 10 pounds on yourself plus 10 pounds on the car? Now you've lost 20, even better. Last comment. All that for a 1/10 of a second, or a few hundredths of a second, or even thousandths of a second. Yeah, as I always say, it all adds up. A pound here, a pound there, 2 here, 2 there. It's why my car is lighter than anyone else that does weight reduction, because most people aren't looking at those little things, because they're just like, oh, that's only a pound, I'm not bothering with that. That's only a call, I'm not bothering with that. But then they're skipping over 20 different things that weigh a pound, 2 pounds, and now they're missing out on 30, 40 pounds they could have lost. That I did because I'm taking out all those tiny little things that just add up. And you know what? A 1/10 of a second in drag racing is huge. Hundredths is big. You know what? Even thousandths is big. If we go by the general rule of 100 pounds equals a 1/10 of a second, that equates to 10 pounds for 100th of a second, which equates to 1 pound gives you 1,000th of a second. Is it worth it? To answer that question, let's go back to the day I removed that steering column cover. That was the day I was doing my 10 runs, 2 10s, where I was trying to hit a 10-second quarter mile. And why I did that at the track was because at that point, I was so close to hitting 10s that I needed every pound I could get. How close was I to 10s? We'll take a look at this run. Yeah, this one right here, I hit 11.002. That's 3 thousandths of a second from a 1099. So, does 3 pounds matter? Well, if you go by the formula, 3 pounds is 3 thousandths. If I had had 3 less pounds in my car during that run, I might have hit a 1099. Now, obviously, I know it doesn't work out exactly like that, but it gives you an idea. And was it worth it for those few thousandths? Well, yeah, because at the end of that day, this happened.
Jolanowicz needs to put it in the 10s, or wants to put it in the 10s. Naturally aspirated 392 car over there on the left. No power adder machine. So a 997 and a 1099 over on the left.
That's excellent. Woo-hoo.
So how about that for Chris? Chris in the 10s?
Yeah, I hit my 10-second quarter mile by doing all these crazy little things with a completely stock 392 drivetrain, just through weight reduction. Anyway, so hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you either learned how to take your dash bezel off if you need to, because there's valid reasons you have to if you need to get to your head unit or for whatever reason. Or I do know there are a few of you out there that are just like me, trying to scrape out every pound you can get. So definitely, if you haven't, please subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, all that good stuff. See you at the drag strip.